All right, well, I heard from some people that there is a new mode on the Quordle, so I'm gonna take a look at that, and I noticed that everything's changed on the screen here. Some puzzles like to make tweaks and change how things look on the screen all the time, and it makes it difficult for those of us that are using screen captures to show parts of it, and then I have to readjust every time, but that's all right. I appreciate people making things look nice. So let's try the daily sequence mode. That's the new, oh, and of course that's different. All right, well, there we go. I've again readjusted things on the screen. Hopefully that works. I'm not sure why it looks so much different on this mode. I assumed it would just be the same layout, but I guess the way this works is it's the same as the normal Quordle, except you're only guessing one word at a time, and you have to finish this word before it shows you the results of the other words, I think. So let's start with store. I like that as a starting word. I'm just gonna go the single starting word today, since it's just one word that we're working on. So it's not gonna show us the clues for the others until we finish this first word. So all we have is the R. Rainy isn't too bad. New spot for the R, some other new letters. Ooh, okay. So we've got a bunch of the letters, but where do they go is the question. So it's probably something R-A-I-N. It could be brain or drain or grain. So, knowing that we need to save guesses for the other words, I think I want to do a word that has at least two of those three. Probably all three, because there could be another one that I'm not thinking of. My first thought is to do budge, which also checks for the U that we haven't checked for yet, which could be good on the other words. It does reuse the E where we've already guessed an E, but no, this would be better. Debug. So the same letters, but the E is in a different spot. So at least if there's an E in one of these other words, it's gonna check another spot for the E. Let's go with debug. Okay, so it's gonna be drain, I think. Drain, very nice. Now I think it's gonna, yep, okay, so now we can see the other one here. Okay, so S-T, A, and I, but the S-T isn't at the beginning. So my instinct is to put the S-T at the end, but then the A, and then it would have to be A-I at the beginning like this. If you do the S-T at the end, because you can't do A or I third. So, maybe not. What if we did I-S-A-T or... Oh, Vista. Vista would work. That's pretty good. Let's do Vista. Yes, okay. All right, now on to the third one. Ooh, okay, so this is really good. We've got the A and the Y, N and G, so probably A-N-G-Y, right? Like, well, it can't be tangy. What would that be? Fangy? Hangy? Don't like those. Oh, is that right? Is mangy? Oh, mangy. I was thinking it was G-E-Y. Mangy. That's pretty good. Otherwise, the G or the N has to be at the beginning. G-A-N something Y. I really like that. Otherwise, the N at the beginning and the, ooh, Nagy would also work, wouldn't it? With a double G. Ugh. Well, mangy is probably better to guess because if it's Nagy, then, I mean, we'll know at that point, I think. And mangy at least checks another letter that could be helpful in the last word, potentially. So let's go with mangy. Is it mangy? Yes. All right, good. All right, and then, so it's a good thing I checked the E since we had no E's in any of them. I was worried about the position of the E on debug, but that's all right. Let's see, if I had done budge, we would have had the green G on mangy. So it would have been a little helpful for that one, but that's all right. Anyways, so we've got S and A, there's an N. The N has to be second, so it's got to be like this. And there's no E, so it can't be like snake or something. So we could have another A, but it would have to be next, which isn't going to be any good. So it's got to be a double consonant at the end, I think. Snack. Snack. CK is really good. Let's go with snack. Is it snack? Hey, all right, got it. All right, so I got it in 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, so very cool. Now there was 2 possibilities over here. Could have been mangy or naggy, so that could have bumped us down one if I'd lost that 50-50. But let me know what other words were possible. I think drain was the only, I think drain and vista, and those are the only ones I could think of, and snack. So let me know what else could have worked on those other words, if I got lucky or if those were the only options at that point. And what you think of the Chordal sequence mode and the new look of Chordal as well, I guess. Lots of new things going on here. So anyways, let me know how you did with this Chordal sequence. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.
The next inning, he was on deck when the manager informed him he had just been traded to the Montreal Expos. Now, the Expos had a game later that evening.
Replacement. I was just thinking about words that could end with M-E-N-T. Oh, it's not shall. So one of the L's has to be the lie. So feel or feeling. I think feeling, because I think it's gonna be develop, or maybe develops with the S there.